All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Focus. My name is Jake Cunningham. I welcome you to the weekly webinar series that's really designed to bring us together each week so we can collaborate, learn a little bit, and also share, because I want you to get more involved in sharing some of what's working for you, how you're navigating, how you're doing these elements. And I also want to update everyone that the Take Charge Tuesday webinar, I never marketed. Many of you came on that because you just were automatically enrolled in the auto subscribe. But that's going to be an a la carte element. And that's going to be part of a new series I'm actually doing and recording now for building and marketing the practice of your dreams, how to establish and kickstart your biofeedback or natural wellness practice. And this is over 18 years of working in this industry, seeing, interviewing, asking the right questions, and also just observing what is making a difference, what's working in practice for practitioners and what isn't. And there's some wonderful it's a foundation course. It's a beginning, it's a 101, but it's the foundation of laying the groundwork for successfully making this work in your life. And in particularly, making it work in a professional setting, a professional manner, meaning something that makes money, that brings energy back, that's in value and in alignment with the value that you're bringing to the marketplace. One of the biggest disconnections in our industry is, that warm, fuzzy feeling we got when we first got our system, and that unlimited potential of what we imagined this could be for ourselves, for our family, but also for our clients and our future practice. That excitement is what I want to spark again in people's eyes and people's minds, and most importantly in their heart and their brain, so that they can take some of these simple steps to start achieving that. See, the expectations was always here and here in this business. You got introduced to this by probably seeing a practitioner yourself, or going to a trade show, or hearing about it and hearing the success and then going through and experiencing it yourself. But translating that into doing the same for others always felt warmer and greater than how it feels sometimes to go through and actually put in those action steps to make it work. And this includes the certification process, the basics, fundamentals of you understanding the system. And then how do you share the value in the marketplace that not only turns people's heads and the light bulb on, but it drives action. And then it supports commitment to people wanting to come and incorporate this as a lifestyle in their life, and you being their stress reduction coach or certified biofeedback specialist. See, the work you do you have to remember this, and I talked with a friend the other day about this. How long did it take your clients to get into the position they're in? How long did it take your patients and clients to get to where they're at? And if you think about that, and everyone's in a unique case, of course, a unique circumstance, but if you think about how long each individual, and just have somebody in mind right now for yourself. I want you to close your eyes and think about one of your clients that your work has made a difference for in their life. How long did it take for them to actually get to that position, or that level of chronic pain or insomnia or fibromyalgia, or these different elements or labels they've achieved, right? It may be a month, it may be 6 years, it may be 10 years, it may be a lifetime. Taking that into consideration, you have an opportunity and also an obligation to set the expectations for the work you do that coincide with that versing or peeling back the layer of the onion, which is a very common term and phrase in our industry. And at the initial consultation or a reset, a recalibration, I call it, session for your clients, where a client may be coming in off and on, it's irregular, but you say, hey, listen, we're going to recalibrate. We're going to reset our schedule based on where you're at now. We're going to be moving forward, but we're going to take into consideration all the wonderful work you've done and all the stress, pain, suffering that you've achieved and accumulated. It takes time to unwind this. So with that said, you can build a more honest from integrity, but also most importantly, effective for them program, which will consist of a package of blank, and that's where you start to reformulate the service packages you offer moving forward. And this can happen actually almost immediately. The next client you see this weekend, of course, is Easter weekend, and today is Good Friday. I wish everybody a happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, I wish you just a wonderful weekend ahead. This time of year is wonderful with the transition. It's a great time to recalibrate and to get some of these ideas so you can kind of restart and refresh or do a spring cleaning of your clinic and your approach. And so I'm excited. I'm going to be offering the date of the boot camp. It's going to be building the practice of your dreams boot camp. And it's going to be a one-day series of videos and events. I'm going to have some guest speakers, and it's going to be at a price everyone can afford. So you can actually start and take some of this. We're going to have also some templates for brochures, for certificates, and for a simple referral-based program. Because again, your number one asset is you. Okay? You. Think of your practice moving forward as the inside-out approach of growth, like a seed, and like the work and philosophy that we offer. That first, heal thyself. You then create an environment outside of you, your clinic, your staff, all motivated, in alignment with the same mission and vision. From there, you attract people who are committed, who you have a simple, straightforward strategy with clear expectations of the journey that they embark on. And you work that inside out through first yourself, your clinic, your existing clients. And then once that's on par, you start a strategy of outreach. Because remember, there's the health of yourself and your own family. This includes your client or your staff. Your staff of your own clinic. That's your quantum family. That's your business family. Everybody needs to be on point in order to make that environment for everybody, and most importantly, you and the staff, healthy and vibrant and motivating. From there comes a very simple strategy to relight and ignite the existing customers you already have and the existing clients and patients. As you know, many of you rely almost entirely on referrals. Now, that's not healthy, because if those referrals drop, you're where? You're sitting a duck. You have no patients booked for the rest of the week or month. And you're like, what happened? Because you're relying only on referrals. Now, referrals are one of your most valuable assets, don't get me wrong. And you want to nurture that. But it's not the only channel. You need to also be outreaching with a strategy of outreach, of going out there and attracting new people, as well as nurturing the referral. It's not just one or the other. It's actually both. And with that creates consistency, predictability, and really makes your work enjoyable. So anyway, I'm excited about this. I want to just introduce it to you. It's going to be in May. I don't know which date yet. It's going to be a weekend, and you can actually sign up and not attend, because it's going to be recorded for you, the attendee. And that's going to be exciting. I'm also going to be going through some of the top building tips from the industry leaders who've built successful practices incorporating the biofeedback and other products into their work. Because I'm not a practitioner. I'm a witness to successful practitioners and practitioners that aren't. That's my role. My role is to provide you with equipment and to support that equipment. But when it comes to the practitioners who are doing it, I want them to actually speak directly to you what works. That's the leverage we can do. And you know why education's so expensive? Do you know why the going to an educational body or certification or anything? It's because you're saving something that you can never get back, and that's time. Now, I'm speaking in this logical world we live in and the reality we choose to live in where time is real. I'm not talking about the quantic field where we can actually time is an illusion. Well, in this world I'm talking about, time is something we need to honor and manage and respect. And one of the best ways you can do that is leveraging other people's experiences and professional tips. So you do things that work the first time, and you don't repeat, and you don't do mistakes that may take you 2, 3, 4 years to learn if someone else has made them. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the focus calls, to get this information. And so right now, I'm going to try something with my Vimeo account. Hold on there for a moment. For those of you who are on live, I really appreciate you always jumping on. You guys are awesome. I'm going to I'm going to test the Vimeo with the Webinar Jam. The Vimeo videos should be working. So just hang out there for a moment. I'll be right back. I'm just pulling up my Vimeo account. Because I want to be able to stream through Vimeo, not just YouTube, because I have twice as many videos on my Vimeo of old recordings, great teachings for us to learn from. And I'm trying to get that. So hang in there for just a second while I log into my account and get going here. I'll be right there, just doing it on the back end. So if any of you have any questions or you want to say hello, go ahead in the chat box. You can do that and chat amongst each other for the next couple minutes. And I'll be with you in just a moment here. So this file I'm trying to pull up is the Intro to Accessory Use. And this is an old video, but it talks about how to use the accessories on the back of the box, which I think is really valuable. Minute 58 seconds here. 2-minute 58. I'm going to hit play. Let's see if this will play. And if it doesn't, this is a short clip because I'm testing this. And we'll go from there. This is an old video that we produced that teaches you how to use the ports in your system. This is these ports for accessories, for a point probe or a pad or the other accessories that go with your system. Because a lot of people wonder, how do you use those and where are the instructions? So check this out. Let's hope this plays here.
We're going to be taking a look at utilizing some of the different accessories that we have available. So we're going to be taking a look at the probe and roller, the beauty cream maker, as well as some other varieties. Now on the back of your SKIO device, we have 4 different ports. The black port, this is actually for input, so for information coming into the system, such as with a dark field microscope. The following 3 ports, the yellow, blue, and red, these are all available for using accessories. And the accessories, very simply, just plug into the back of the device. Like so. And because we have 3 ports, we can actually have several different accessories activated and ready to go. Just plugging them in like that. Now, taking a look at the matrix, in activating the different accessories, if we go to the system power settings, then from the drop-down list, you'll see there is a key to activate the point probe. Keep in mind that anywhere where it says activate point probe, this applies to all the accessories. Every one of the accessories is considered point probe. So now I just click on it, and now my accessories are activated. So in utilizing items then from the matrix, let's say, for example, we have an area with pain in the body. I could search for item by clicking here and typing in the word pain, or I can actually use the go-to number 677, and this is a pain formula specifically. So now if I go to number, there it is. It's a New Vista combination remedy for pains. So now, utilizing the roller, I can activate this by just clicking on treat, and this will deliver a 3-second therapy for pain wherever it might be in the body. And just by simply rolling the area, I am now diverting the frequencies to a very specific area in the body. The beauty of utilizing the accessories is I could also have the harness in place, the head harness and limb straps all in place. So I'm getting the frequencies through the harness as well as through any of the individual accessories. So if I were addressing pain, I would likely deliver that as a 3-minute therapy or a 9-minute therapy. And to do that, I go to the autofocus zap mode. And you'll notice here we have choices: autofocus zap for 9 minutes, autofocus zap for 3 minutes, or unzap to just go with the regular treat key, which delivers about a 3-second therapy.
All right, everybody. So now in the chat box, hi Laura, how are you? Can you let me know if you saw that video? Did that play for you? Any feedback would help me today. With that, just so I know that played. It's been playing. The first time I tried this a month ago, the Vimeo videos didn't play. But Vimeo I like more than YouTube because it keeps the videos a little more secure in my book and doesn't have all the ads attached. It came through. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Awesome, you guys. Feedback, love it. And Marilyn, I assume that's a yup. Perfect. Perfect. I know the spelling. I'm just joking. You've been hanging around me too much, or the focus call with my typing. But yeah, now that video feed, thank you, Igor. The video feed was blurry because that's an older resolution, a smaller resolution. I'm going to play another short clip that expands on that, and then I'm going to play a good, actual higher resolution video that has some more content for you in learning today, okay? But I first wanted to test the Vimeo stream because that's because it's an old standard definition, and also I think what it did is because it's in an old school ratio, it's not a widescreen. It spread it out and it blurred it even more. So, but listen to the words. Alice Harms is great. She was an old instructor. This is a video that's almost like probably 14 years old, but it's something that needs to be redone, and it's on the production list over here to do in the next soon, a real live demo with the adductor. Now, the adductor and the SKIO are the same in this process in terms of those ports, those banana clip ports, those banana ports haven't changed on the system. So it's her Tweety Bird implementation. Yes. Yeah. Oh, the yep. Exactly. Yep. Perfect. You guys are funny today. I love y'all. You're awesome. So here we go. I'm going to load this other video. It's only 2 minutes. Then we're going to get into some more protocol stuff here. 2:14, load. And so here's Alice again. Enjoy.
Now, another of the accessories that we're going to have a look at is utilizing the animal pads and baby pads. So this, you just insert the cable into the pad, and now the pad is activated. So for small animals, the small pad is fine, and the animal could just lay on the pad. Or a baby, you would want to lay the baby's spine against the pad, because through the spine is where we get most contact and there's more communication happening, as opposed to sitting on the pad. The pad can also be utilized for laying over any area of the body. For example, perhaps you wanted to lay it against the spine while you were doing a spinal therapy. And by having the pad against the spine, and then also having the head harness and limb straps in place, you are maximizing the therapy. The pad could also be utilized to lay over any areas of the body where there might be pain or discomfort, as well as leaving the harness in place. So you could lay it over a specific area of the body. It's also excellent for utilizing in tumor reduction, laying it against the part of the body where there may be a tumor or growth. For working with animals specifically, you would want to enter in an animal as a client. And then keep in mind that the entire program is calibrated specifically to work with that animal, even though everything you're seeing on the screen pertains to human. Rest assured that the frequencies are being delivered specifically for the type of animal that you have entered into the program. So you can see the accessories can be utilized in multiple of ways, and really we're only limited by our imagination here. You can use them in any way you see fit, and they're very simple to activate and very simple to utilize along with main therapies.
All right. So a little bit more content on how to use the animal pads. I have some feedback. We'll address that later. I'm going to start another video here. And this is actually Dr. Louise Swartzwelter, doing an Indigo protocol on the Indigo software. And she uses it in effective ways that I thought was valuable. I scouted this out last night, and I hope you enjoyed this little bit of learning here. And this is about an hour and a half. There's some other content that may refer to webinar promotion stuff at the end that I'll stop it if it's going too far off the tangent, but it jumps right in. And let me set the time here. Hour 31:34. I got to set the time in this. Hour 31:34. And now this is black. So let me see what the difference is here. Give me just 1 second. Hang in there, everybody. Good, Laura. I'm glad you liked it, because that's important, and it is a reminder to create a more quality video showing, and it's not a big production. That's something easy. So let me do this. I have to check and see why this video isn't playing and the other one is. Oh, I know why. Because I've changed the privacy settings. It was set for private, and 131:34. 31, 31, 4. Still isn't loading that one. So, you know what? What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to post this. I'm going to end this for the day, okay? I'm not going to waste much more of your time. I want to have you all enjoy your day and continue your momentum in the day. But what I'll do is I'll post that Luis's protocol that she runs through with the Indigo software. And then again, all the Skio and Eductor users can still benefit from information because remember, all the software is built on the same workflow, same developer, same gig. So you're going to benefit from it. But what I'll do is I'll post that. So there'll be 2 videos in the replay on the whitedoveglobal.com/blog. And that's a video blog that has all the replays. When you enter into that videos and blog/videos, you'll see the categories on the left-hand side, and you can select Friday Focus, and this will be today's date. And so I'll post it there. I'm going to do that right now. So give me about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to do it right away. And then you can go in there and enjoy it. And after it's done, I'll send you out the replay link as a reminder. That usually comes automatically 2 hours after the call. So with that said, everybody, we'll have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video down below in the protocol. And I really look forward to connecting with you all in the near future on the Marketing Your Practice, Building the Practice of Your Dreams workshop that we're going to be doing this May, coming up next month. All right. You're welcome, Laura. Hi, Monique. Do you know the scalar frequency for an animal for hololinguistics? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. But that's a great question that I'll copy here. And I'll maybe I'll save it to my ongoing Q&As, okay? But please remind me, Monique, and if you want to send an email, you can send an email to Jake, Jake, my nickname, or short for Jacob, Jake, and you can call me Jacob if you really like, but the email is jake@whitedoveglobal, white like the color, dove like the bird, global like the earth.com. And I'll that question will be great. I can forward it on to Desi, the developers, my dad, things like that. So you're welcome. Happy Easter all to who celebrate it. And everybody keep doing what you're doing, acquire somebody new, build a new relationship this weekend. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a friend or family friend who's suffering and needs some pain management and needs a little love. Donate a session, invite them, because you never know who's going to be a catalyst to opening up a whole new network of people. And that's on your discretion to who you invest that into. But remember, to always remind people too, if you donate, what the value of that is too. Okay. Quick tip of the day. Even if you donate or do a trade, make sure that value is very apparent in that dialogue and in that communication. They know what your rate is. And so with that, you have that trade value established. And then when they share, they know what to expect. So they're not just giving away your time and shocking people. If they send someone your way and they say, how much do you charge? Oh, I charge $150 an hour. And they go, whoa, what are you talking about? Jane never said that. George never told me it was that much. I can't afford. No, tell George, this is what the value is of it. And it's based on thousands. I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars of equipment you've invested in. There's a reason for that. This is an amazing, remarkable system and offering you provide. It deserves the value attached to it. And because people don't understand it like these, right? We know the value of these. We know the monthly contract everyone's roughly paying. We know the value of the phone direct is about an $800 device, right? That's a widespread understanding. People don't know the value of this in terms of the services you offer. So you owe it to them and yourself in every dialogue to inform, to train and to educate them because they don't know. You can't expect them to know. That's not honest and fair to expect somebody to know and read your mind about how much of an investment you've made in your training, in your growth, in your ability to serve. You have to really remind them. And there's some great ways to do that don't come across as, oh no, here's Jake again pitching us on this. No, it's not a pitch. For the right people who ask, you inform them. And that way they know. That way you also qualify them. Because if someone's not interested or someone's not ready to make a change, do you want them sitting in your seat? Of course not. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope I'm not just, spinning my wheels here, but this is not actually from my experience. It's actually from the people who do it. And it is from mine too, in terms of the other things and the relationships I build, because I look at it as I'm a partner of yours. I have to be real and honest with you as a practitioner, as a support system, getting good information. Also, highlight, I forgot to mention, and I have it written right in front of me here. There is a new service pack update for the Eductor 64 software, and for whether you have the 5514, the 8814, or the 5516 Eductor 64 software for your Skio or your Eductor, there is a new service pack that just came out 2 days ago, and you can install that onto your computer and activate it. You're going to have to reactivate, but there's no cost to it. Okay. And they made some corrections and bug fixes. And I've asked Gary and the team at QX World, QX Subspace, to give me a little breakdown of some of the corrections they've made. If you need help with that, you can schedule a time with me. I'm available. You have to pay a tech support fee if you're outside of the network, or if you didn't purchase through White Dove Global, there's a fee attached to that. But if you did, and it's within that one contract or that contract we have, then of course I'm there for you unconditionally. So with that said, if you guys need any help with that, let me know. And I'll do next week. I'm going to do a video in the next couple of weeks of how to go through an update when there's one released, because it's really not hard, but there's some steps you want to make sure you hit so you don't waste the time and, put yourself in a hard position if you have clients waiting. So excellent, Martin. I'm going to end on your note. Happy Easter, and keep in mind, truth is the daughter of time, not of authority. Oh man, you're awesome. Love you, Martin. Thanks for all your good wisdom. Appreciate you joining us. And until next week, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Blessings to you. And remember to check out the video below for a little bit of protocol training, which will be posted on this blog, whitedoveglobal.com/blog. Bye-bye.